Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Rachel, and in today's video, I am going to be doing a big book unboxing. I am so excited. I have so many packages to the left of me over here. I've been hoarding these packages for months now, and it is finally time to open them. I'm really looking forward to this because I honestly don't even remember all of the books that I ordered. So we are going to find out together what new books are going to be added to my collection. It's mostly fantasy romance, of course, and I have a special edition of one of my new all-time favorite fantasy romance series that I am so excited to see in person. I think I'm gonna save that for the end. Let's just get straight into it. Let's start opening some packages and hauling some books. All right, number one. All right, so this is, oh, interesting. Okay, we're off to a weird start. This is not the cover. This is The Dawn of the Cursed Queen by Amber V. Nicole. This is not what the cover of this book is. Hello? What's going on? Okay, that's interesting. I'm gonna put a picture of what the Dawn of the Cursed Queen cover is. It is certainly not this. I don't know what this is. She's okay. She's a little minimalist, you know, for my taste. But yeah, okay. First book, off to an interesting start. This is the third book in the Gods and Monsters series, which the first book is Book of Azrael. Really enjoyed that. I am going to be reading the second book in July, and this is the third book. But honestly, like, is this the third book? Because this is absolutely not the cover. Okay, I'm gonna do some investigation after I film this. What a way to start the unboxing. All right, next one is hopefully what I imagine it to look like. Oh my gosh, okay, this is Glint by Raven Kennedy. This is book 2 in the Plated Prisoner series. You will see more of these editions later on in this unboxing because I did pick those up. So this series ended up getting picked up by a traditional publisher, by Bloom, and these editions are just so beautiful. I had to have them. I love the dripping gold spines so much. As soon as I saw it, it immediately reminded me of the beginning of the Fearless set on the Eras tour. If you know, you know. It fully gave me that vibe, and I just absolutely love that connection. But this is a series that I'm going to be rereading. I'm really excited about it. I'm going to be vlogging my whole experience with the series. So I wanted to get these really pretty editions. They're also super floppy, which is fantastic. And they have really pretty gold end pages here. Oh, and they're also signed by the author. Love that. Okay, very excited about Glint. All right, next up we have this package. I think I know what this is. And if it's what I think it is, I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay, update, it's not what I thought it is, but I'm still excited for this book. So this is, oh my gosh, she's chunky, Till Death by Miranda Lynn. This is a standalone fantasy romance. I read this a few weeks ago, but this is the first book in a new series, a series of interconnected standalones. Super stunning cover. Oh my God, I knew it. I knew that there was some art underneath. Really beautiful naked book. I love when authors do this. A lot of times it's indie authors and it just adds such a special touch. And on the back, I'm obsessed. That is so gorgeous. This is a really stunning book. I'm happy to have this on my shelves. Alrighty, next up. So we have Daughter of the Forest by Juliette Marillier? I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that, but this book is so pretty. This is like an OG fantasy romance. I think it was published, oh yeah, okay, oh my God, 2000. It was published in the year 2000, so this is a 24-year-old book. Basically a classic, but I have been seeing a lot of people picking this book up lately, and they have such high praise for it. It's supposed to be a really beautiful fantasy romance. I think the writing is supposed to be really great. I know that there are some darker themes in this book, but I am definitely interested in giving it a shot just because of the praise that I've heard for this book. All right, next up, I just need to tell you guys while I'm opening this, I have a song stuck in my head. Well, truly, I have a whole album stuck in my head. Have you guys been listening to Brat by Charlie XCX? That album is so much fun, so fantastic, zero skips. Let me know, are you guys listening to that album, or what are you listening to right now? I feel like 2024 is an incredible year for pop music specifically. Like, all the pop girlies are putting out albums. The 2025 Grammys are going to be a bloodbath, and I'm absolutely going to be sat for it. I am so excited to see who gets nominated and what happens. I mean, we all know the Grammys are kind of BS, but I feel like a lot of artists do still take it pretty seriously, and it's just fun to watch, you know? But oh my God, I'm obsessed with Brat, and then also, of course, Chappell Roan. Chappell Roan. That's my God. I don't know about you guys, but I worship her. What is it? Oh, this is Curse of Shadows and Thorns. I love how I did that. I have terrible eyesight, by the way. I mean, I'm wearing contacts, but my prescription has changed because it keeps changing every single year, which is super fun. And I literally can't even see myself clearly in the viewfinder, so I don't know why I used that to look at what the book is. But besties, this is the first book in LJ Andrews' prequel series. It is called The Broken Kingdoms, and this series comes before the Ever King and the Ever Queen and the Mist Thief, the Ever Seas series. I think that's what that's called. But I want to go back and read the prequel series because there are a lot of connections. I don't think you have to. I think you can definitely read the Ever King and fully enjoy it and have a little fun Pirates of the Caribbean time. But I want to go back. I want to know the lore. I want to know who everyone is, because this series follows all these different couples and then their children are the stars of the next series. So I'm gonna go back, get to know the parents, but this is super beautiful. I know that she recently did do new covers for this series and I really, really like it. Super pretty. Very excited about this. All right, next up, we have The Goddess of Nothing at All. You guys, this is a sapphic fantasy romance. I have seen many of the bookster girlies that I follow give this 5 stars. I am so excited for this. I'm so excited that it is sapphic, and I believe it is also Norse mythology inspired, and I believe that our main character is a goddess. Deductive reasoning, we love it. But I always love a god. I love a god, I love a goddess in a fantasy book. It just never gets old for me. It just makes the stakes so high. On the back it says, perhaps you know the myths. Furious benevolent gods, a tree that binds 9 realms, a hammer stronger than any weapon, and someday the end of everything. But few have heard of me. I'm so excited by that. I can't wait to read this. Also, once again, really stunning book. I also love the Northern Lights 5 on the back. Super beautiful. All right, this book is a little shorty, little tiny one. We have, oh, Radiance. Okay, Radiance by Grace Draven. I cannot believe that I have not read this book. I feel like this is a very classic KU fantasy romance. I also think it's mildly friends to lovers. I know that they don't like absolutely hate each other when the book starts. I think that they're just not really attracted to one another, but then they form a friendship and fall in love. This is a very well-loved book that I'm super excited to read. I've never read a Grace Draven book, but I know she has a lot of fans, so I'm excited to pick this up. I also didn't realize how short this is, so this would be good for like 24-hour readathon maybe. All right, next up is a very big book. Don't know what this is. Oh my god, I did not know it was this long. Okay, Order of Scorpions by Ivy Asher. This is stunning. She is the moment. She is gorgeous. I saw some fan art for this book and I was like, absolutely sign me up. And then I also saw a couple of my friends read it and they gave it like 4 stars. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give it a shot. I really like the fan art. Some of my fantasy romance friends here on YouTube read this and enjoyed this. So I wanted to give it a shot. I've also never read anything by Ivy Asher and this is just so pretty. I had to have it. All right, let's do Fairy Loot. The Fairy Loot book only adult romantasy subscription. This is the June book, I'm guessing. So let's see what it is. The theme is rotten to the core. I'm not gonna look at the card, but that is what it says. I wanna just look at the book first and then I'll see what the card says. Ooh, it's purple. That's already a great sign. Love a purple book. Oh, Nectar of the Wicked, Ella Fields. I've heard of this book. Okay, this is very exciting. I think that this book has a pretty good rating on Goodreads. I think that I recently added this to my want to read on Goodreads because so far, Fairy Loot's adult romantasy subscription box, the books don't have very good ratings on Goodreads, which, like, you know, ratings differ, it's all subjective, whatever, but I think that this is a pretty well-loved book and the cover is awesome. That is so gorgeous. Here's the sprayed edges. On the back it says, sweet creature, no one's intentions for you are more wicked than my own. Oh my god, you guys are gonna not be okay when you see this. Oh my god, there's a little puppy dog. Okay, Gorgina couple, Gorgina puppy. That's super pretty. I love purple. Oh my god, this is just making me so happy. I'm excited about this. I read the first adult romantasy book that I got, which was Laura the Wilds. So I had already read that, but I got the special edition of it, which is super beautiful. And then the second book was, I forget what it's called, but it's some type of like Little Red Riding Hood spicy retelling, and the reviews are not good. The reviews are not good. The girlies do not like that one. So I don't think I'm gonna be rushing to pick that up anytime soon, but this I think I wanna get to very soon because I do think that this is a more well-loved book and I'm excited to pick this up. All right, let's do this little skinny mini. I don't even know what this is. Is this even a book? Now I know why it was so tiny, because it has a little tiny book in it. This is Dark Fever by Karen Marie Moaning. The amount of times over my YouTube career that I have received a message about, you should read Karen Marie Moaning series, you should read her series, it's like one of the OG fantasy romances. I heard you guys loud and clear. I decided to pick up a copy. I've heard a lot of people say that they really, really love this series. I know that we have Fae, and I believe it's based in Ireland, which is great. I have Daughter of the Forest too. Maybe I should do like reading like the OG fantasy romance series. That might be kind of fun. It can be a little interesting when you go back and read a book from that time, but hopefully we can find some favorites. I know a lot of people really do love this series, so I want to give it a shot, but oh my god, it's so cute and tiny. I love it. All right, this package has a hole in it, so I think that we should open it. There's a couple books in here. Oh my god, literally forgot that I got this. This is, you guys are not ready. All right, The Winter King by C.L. Wilson, with the cheesiest, like, campy cover I have ever seen. Is this cover kind of ugly? Yes, it is. But is it also kind of everything at the same time? I think it is. First of all, I love the coloring of this book. I really love the mountain sunset situation going on in the background. Her dress is a bit of a tragedy, I have to be honest, but oh my God, I'm so excited for this. I feel like his hair is crimped. Bleach blonde and crimped. Is this book from the early 2000s? It has to be with that hairstyle. Oh, 2014. My bad, never mind. I never said that. But even though this cover, I feel like it's very notorious, people kind of make fun of it, I've actually heard the writing is really great and people really enjoy it. So I wanted to give it a shot, ugly cover and all. I'll probably read this in the Winter King, you know, go for the vibe, but I hope that the writing is as enjoyable as everyone says it is. All right, next up, ooh, okay, another Red Tower book. This is The Wren in the Holly Library by K.A. Lind. Really pretty. I love the sprayed edges. Oh my God, they're just so gorgeous. Oh, wow, okay. Oh my God, there's so much happening. Let me take this off. So here's the cover. Looks like we're in a library, and then it continues onto the back. There is the spine. And then we have, I love end pages artwork. This is so, so gorgeous. Same thing, there she is again. This is super, super pretty. I know this is a fantasy romance, and the tagline is, "She broke the monster treaty and he will make her pay." That sounds like a grand old time. I'm there. Okay, we are getting down to the last few here. This package is pretty heavy. I'm not holding up each package because you guys get it, right? Oh, I think there's a couple books in here. Okay, number one. Oh my God. All right, so this book, City of Souls and Sinners by Kayla Edwards. This is the sequel to The City of Gods and Monsters, which I read in 2022. I think like right around the time that I started my channel, I read that book and didn't love it. Didn't love it. The female main character was annoying, and there were some aspects of the book that just felt like too reminiscent of other fantasy romance series that I've read. But there were a couple of things that I did like about that book. The male main character, Darian, I want to say his name was, he was great. And then the general like premise of the world was cool. This is an urban fantasy series, but I read the first book and didn't end up enjoying it really because the main character was slightly insufferable. However, I was talking to one of my friends about this series and I was like, oh my God, yeah, City of Gods and Monsters. It's an urban fantasy romance. I really wanted to like it, but couldn't do it with the main character and some of the similarities. And she told me that she agreed, but then she decided to continue on with the series, and books 2 and also book 3 are really good, and we get other character POVs, and the world really establishes itself, and the series takes off, and that the second and third book are better written and are steps up from book 1. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I've been having a bit of a renaissance with some old fantasy romance books that I read a couple years ago that I was kind of just like about, and then I picked them up again and I reread them and I've enjoyed them. I just have a new perspective. I think I've really honed in on my taste and really defined it and what I like and what I don't like since I first started my YouTube channel, because I've just read so many fantasy romances since then, and I feel like I've just, you know, I've changed a little bit, and I've had some success going back and revisiting some old books that didn't really work for me at the time. So I'm going to continue on with this series. That does mean, unfortunately, I am going to have to reread City of Gods and Monsters, but I know that the author says she's working on audiobooks, and I think I'm gonna wait until the audiobook is out, and then I'll listen to that on audio because I can listen to that like while I work and everything, and then I can dive into book 2. I love multi-POV fantasy and I love urban fantasy. Oh my God, I just love urban fantasy so much. House of Earth and Blood is my favorite book of all time, and a big part of that is because the world is just so fantastic and beautiful and just incredible to me. So I want this to work. Who knows if it's going to. I didn't buy the third one, and I don't want the first one either. I'm just gonna read that on my Kindle whenever I do a reread, but I trust my friend. She has very similar taste to me, and I feel like the fact that she also didn't really like book 1, but she ended up going on and really loved books 2 and 3, I have hope. I have faith. So we're gonna revisit this series this year, and I really do hope that I end up liking this. All right, and then the next one is Storm of Secrets and Sorrow, which is the second book in the Legacy series. I have not read the first book, Reign of Shadows and Endings, but I feel very confident that I'm going to like it because I've just really fallen in love with Melissa K. Rorick's writing. I am finishing the Lady of Darkness series currently. That is her first series, which is connected to this series. So I do already own the first book, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna buy the second book. I love this cover, super green and really pretty. Oh, and she smells fantastic. All right, and then the last book in this box is Blood and Promise Fae Rising. Is that the entire title? Oh no, I think it's Blood and Promise, and it's the Fae Rising series. So this is a fantasy romance, of course. I actually think it might be YA, and this is the same author as that book Till Death, and this is a series that she wrote previously. I do believe it is completed, but it had really good reviews, so I wanted to give it a shot because I did see some promise with that book, and I just want to read something else from this author and see if I like it. So kind of not really an unboxing, more of an unbagging, if you will. I went to Barnes yesterday. So let's talk about that. I can't even fit all the books into this bag because they didn't have a bigger bag, but I got this book, The Other Side of the Mirror, which I've never heard of, but it's super pretty and it's like a special signed edition. So I had to get it. It's a naked hardcover, which is very fun. And there is, let me see. Oh yeah. So there's character art. I've never seen Barnes & Noble do something like this. And then I assume these are our two main characters. And then the author signed the book and it says, "The only way out is through." And then it also has stenciled edges. This is about a girl who gets abducted and taken to obviously the Fey realms, and chaos and romance ensue. So it sounds super fun. Once again, a little bit shorter too. I don't know, I was just really in love with the cover. Like, I just think this is really cool. It's the first book in the Mirrored trilogy, by the way. It's just super gorgeous. And I was talking to the Barnes & Noble employee and they told me I should get it, so I did. All right, and then the other three books that I got, I'll just show these all together. Gild and Gleam, and then Glow. I just think they're so beautiful. Head First Fearless. That is all I think when I see these spines. So excited to have these on my shelves. Oh my God, they're so beautiful. Oh, we have to look at them all together. Hello, that is art. So the second to last one here is from Pango Books. This is very exciting. This is a special edition. Oh yeah, it's a bookish box special edition. So they saved the little case, which is really nice. Oh my God. Oh, this is heavy. This is a weapon. Okay. The Book of Azrael by Amber V. Nicole. My new obsession, the new object of my desires is this series. And as soon as I finished the Book of Azrael, I was like, are there any special editions of the series? Because I would love to have one. And I saw this bookish box one on Pango and it was for like a totally reasonable normal price. It wasn't like upsold or anything like that. Look at the naked book. I love this design. That is so cool. Ooh, and then we have character art. So we have Diana Martinez, everything. And then Sam Kyle / Liam. I wonder if the back, ooh, the back is different. Okay, that's mildly spoilery, so I guess I won't show that. But it's very cute. And then this is a reverse dust jacket as well. I think this side is almost cooler. Also on the back, it says, "You can't break me, World Ender." Screaming love. I love this book so much. Truly such a good urban fantasy. I love urban fantasy, you guys. Urban fantasy romance is everything. I need to find more amazing urban fantasy romances. Once I pick up book 2, I really hope that the urban fantasy vibes continue. When it is done well, it is the best subgenre in my opinion. We are now at my final package to unbox and I'm so excited to open this. You guys have no idea. Oh my God. I've been waiting for this for quite a while, like a few months now at this point, and it just came. This is like what I was waiting for to film this video because I wanted to put these in an unboxing. Here's the box, by the way, it's super heavy. So this is the Lady of Darkness series by Melissa K. Rorick. This series was done by Imagine Bookshop. I believe that is their name. I'll put their Instagram handle up. They've made such beautiful editions of the series. As soon as I saw them, I had to get them. I had to have them. I don't actually own any of the Lady of Darkness books. I've been reading them all on my Kindle, but as I have just grown to absolutely love the series, I was like, I need to get some copies, and I saw these special editions, so I had to get them. So first of all, we do have some character art. This is our main character. She's a baddie. Oh my God. I'm not gonna show the other side because it's like mildly spoilery, but it essentially looks just like this with some additions, but super pretty. Oh, and then there's a little note from Melissa K. Rorick. There is our male main character. Okay, wait, I have not finished the series yet. I can't look at all of these, I don't think. Okay, I'm gonna wait to look at all of these, but let's get to the books. Oh, they're all individually wrapped. Okay, these are so pretty. So on the front, Lady of Darkness has our main character Scarlet, and then on the back, there's quotes. Sometimes we just need someone to sit with us in the middle of the mess. So true. And then there is a like smoky design that continues on all of the end pages. So I'm gonna open up all the books and then I'll show you guys them all individually. Okay, I just took all of the plastic off of each individual book. That took way too long, but let's look at each edition. So this is the first book, Lady of Darkness. Look at that. So pretty. Oh, no. Oh, okay. What? I didn't know that this was happening. Iridescent? Are we joking? No way. Oh my God. Oh, what's going on in here? Oh, she signed all of them. Stop it right now. Okay, this is a reversible dust jacket set. I've only seen this one. I think I knew that it was reversible, but I've only seen this one. I don't think that they advertised the other books in the series and like showed us the reverse dust jacket. Look at these beautiful creatures. Moving on with the next one, I feel like this could get spoilery. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to show everything. I'm gonna show the books, I'm gonna show the reverse dust jacket, all of that, but I am not going to say who the characters are. So you can decide if you want to keep watching this part. If not, I'm gonna end the video after I open open all of these, so thank you so much for watching. Love you the most. But if you're okay with seeing these, I'm not gonna confirm who anyone is. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna show the art and what it looks like and try to not talk too much. So, book 2, Lady of Shadows, red, really pretty. Okay, here is, ooh, this is so cool. So we're in the forest. That is so awesome. Oh my God, I really like this one. All right, and then of course, end pages. I almost forgot. That is super pretty. I love the forest art. That's so gorgeous. These are such high quality dust jackets, by the way. They're so thick and just feel so good. Book 3, Lady of Ashes. Oh my God, okay. I can't, I'm not gonna talk. I'm not gonna say anything. Here is a character from the Lady of Darkness series in the end pages. Isn't that lovely? Yeah, okay. So let's see, what is the reverse? This is really cool. The perspective on this is like very interesting. Okay. Really nice. All right, next up is Lady of Embers, which is the second to last book. Okay, nope, no words, no thoughts, just vibes. All right, and then the reverse dust jacket. Very, very beautiful. All right, and then we have Lady of Starfire, which at the time that I'm recording this, I'm literally gonna start it after this video, but I haven't started it yet, so I don't think that I should look at it. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm filming a vlog right now where I'm reading Lady of Starfire, and after I finish it, I will do like a full B-roll moment, or I'll like talk through this book or something in that vlog. So if you do wanna see what this looks like, in my next vlog, I will show what this looks like, but I don't wanna spoil myself because I haven't read the last one yet, so I really shouldn't look at what's going on here, but really pretty gold cover. All right, friends, so that is it for my big book unboxing. Oh my God, my book room is a mess right now, but thank you so much for going on this journey with me. We have so many amazing new books to add to my bookshelves. I am so excited for all of these. If you made it to this point in the video and you wanted to let me know, go ahead and leave the book stack emoji. Please make sure that you're following me on Instagram and Goodreads. They're always linked down below. I really appreciate that you watched this video. I hope that you're having a fantastic day. I love you all so much, and I will catch you guys in the next one.